Good evening, my dear friends. It is very nice to meet all of you again. Today we are going to discuss something very beautiful, something very, very nice. What we are going to do actually, we are going to talk about NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Neuro-Linguistic Programming is a science which brings light into the lives of people. Now see how the quality of the video. Now you are looking at this video, you are listening to me speaking. Just look at the way the video is. Okay, just look. Okay, the clarity. How is the clarity? What is the clarity? Just the background. Okay, how it is being projected. Just see everything. Okay, now see. Now how it is there? It is much more bright. It's much more clear. It is much more sharper. Yes, sir. This is what NLP. NLP is nothing but bringing a light into the lives of people. Very simple. How? How it brings light onto the people's life. I will tell you some of the real life incidents. Okay. There was one woman called Rogini. Actually, she was working in a multinational company. She was a director. She was the director of the company. Actually, she was not able to move to the next position because she was thinking that the CEO doesn't like her. And she started thinking that the CEO doesn't like her. Because of that, she has not been elevated to the next position for the past 2 years. This is what her contention when she met me. Then when we started discussing with her, she told it is a hectic life. She has forgotten her personal life. She comes home after the child has slept. Okay. She has to go office before the child wakes up because she has to travel for around 1.5 hours. Sometimes she has to go very early. Since she is in the decision authority position, she cannot say when she can come home. Only when the CEO leaves, she can come. And she feels that the CEO is taking revenge. The CEO wantedly leaves her late. And because of these circumstances, she is not able to concentrate on life, on her personal life. She is not able to concentrate on the child. She is not able to concentrate on the husband. So the emotional life and the physical life is in the jeopardies. Now she came. She started. She told that Shiva, I want counseling. I told, instead of counseling, you learn NLP. Now this is your problem. Why you go for counseling? You are in a director's position. Okay. Instead, now join NLP and learn NLP. Okay. After 1 month, you tell me whether you want counseling again or not. You tell me. She joined NLP. After 1 month, I asked the same question. And she replied that, Shiva, now I can give counseling to people. Now I can coach people. That is what NLP. Because in her life, actually, there was no outcome frame. In NLP, we call it as outcome frame. When we do something, we should have some outcome frame. For example, now I am sitting and I am delivering a lecture. I am talking with all of you. I should have an outcome frame. What is that Shiva expects out of this program? And when you are attending, you will be having some outcome. Okay, why I am here? What is that I want to listen? Why is that I am here? NLP talks in simple terms. Always have the outcome frame. If the outcome frame is not there, NLP has a set of questions. A set of questions to just bring out the outcome frame so that you can make your direction proper. Now, the simple thing is outcome. When you know the outcome and if you start working on the outcome, the direction becomes very clear. The direction becomes very clear. Actually, this is what even Stephen Covey says, isn't it? You should have a direction. Your direction, keep the end in mind. Stephen Covey says in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he says, keep the end in mind. Now, NLP goes one step further. It is not only keep the end in mind. Outcome frame. The frame should consist of everything. What do you want out of something? Suppose, for example, I am going to talk with you people for 30 minutes. What is that Shiva wants to talk? What is that Shiva wants to leave? What is that Shiva wants to give to the participants? The outcome I should be very clear when I start the program. Outcome-based life. Now, whoever is living an outcome-based life, even in this corona period, they don't have financial problems, they don't have any kind of problem because they know they have their outcome frame very clear. Even when they get any kind of problems, they face it. For example, take the case of Wildcraft. Wildcraft, maybe the business might have been reduced, but immediately they started manufacturing the what do you call, isn't it? They have started manufacturing. Now, when they started manufacturing, now the sales is on, the sales is up. Now, the aspect is many companies in Tirupur, what happened when the corona came and when production was not up to the mark, they were under the fear. But certain companies, they started manufacturing it. They started supplying things required for the people at this point of time in corona. And gloves, everything. They started manufacturing, and now because they have the outcome frame. So NLP brings a light onto the lives of people. Now let me tell what is NLP and how the journey of NLP started and who started it and what is so much special about NLP. There are many sides. You have CBT, you have REBT, you have psychoanalysis, you have SOBT. You have thousands and thousands of psychological theories, therapies you have. But only NLP, it is able to withstand all the criticisms and it is able to march towards success every day. Every day, millions of people learn NLP, the concepts of NLP. Millions of people use NLP in their day-to-day life and they get success. Now, how the journey of NLP started? Richard Bandler and John Grinder, they asked an extraordinary, marvelous, and amazingly pertinent question to themselves. Why that certain people always succeed in their life and why that some people always give extraordinary results and why that few people fail in their life miserably. Why that few people fail miserably in life and why that few people give only mediocre result. For example, take a class, the same teacher, but some boy gets 100 marks, some boy gets 4 marks, but the teacher is same. Why? They wanted to analyze this. They did a research on this. They are doing research on this, and during the research, they came out with so many aspects which can change the way human beings can function and achieve success. They started NLP with modeling. Modeling is one of the beautiful concepts in NLP. which can reinforce, which can make a person limiting belief to come out in fraction of second. Fraction of second. Modeling. A simple aspect, modeling. So that is how their journey started, and NLP became very famous all over the world. All over the world. NLP started just going in depth into many aspects that it started expanding its theories. So NLP started adding more aspects to its theory. Timeline therapy was added in the later period, and now NLP is a full-fledged theory which, if practiced, can bring success. Now today I will try to tell one concept from NLP through which you will be able to understand that, okay, NLP really works. NLP really works. A very simple aspect I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk a very simple aspect from NLP, that is a tip of an iceberg. Actually, what I'm going to talk is tip of an iceberg in NLP. Okay, very simple aspect, but that aspect itself is magnificent, which we will discuss. I was talking about modeling. I would like to give some practical examples which really happened. Actually, I had been to one college for giving NLP practitioners training program for the faculties and second year students of MBA, HR and marketing. So when I was giving the training, I asked the people, okay, what are the limiting beliefs you people have? And one girl told, I have the limiting belief that I will not be able to learn karate. I have the limiting belief, but I want to learn. I want to learn, but I have the limiting belief that I will not be able to learn karate. Why you will not be able to learn? See, I am fat, and fat people cannot learn karate. Sir. I asked her, who told that fat people cannot learn karate? Who told you? Sir, sir, I assumed that it is your assumption. Whether it is your assumption or it is true or it is fact. She told, sir, it is only assumption. It is only assumption and many people tell. Okay, are you ready to learn karate now? Sir, but I cannot, sir. I told, you can. Do you want to learn karate? No. If it is possible, are you ready to learn? No. She told, so okay, sir. I asked her among the participants, who knows karate? And one boy student told, sir, I am a black belt in karate. I asked him to come out. I taught the group about the modeling process. Okay. And the boy and the girl were listening everything. And I told the boy, now that you have understood the theory behind modeling, you both go out, okay, spend 3 hours time. Whatever modeling concept I told, apply. 3 hours. Come at 4 o'clock, train her in karate and bring her. 4 o'clock they came and she did 7 postures in karate. 7 postures in karate, which was completely outstanding. A person who was feeling that I will not be able to do anything, okay, she was able to just do it in a time span of 4 hours. She was able to learn and she was able to display to the people that she can do it. In one of the college, when I was doing this, one boy told, sir, he is a top ranking student. He is a top ranking student. He is one of the best student in the college. Okay. He was doing MBA. He was in marketing. He was doing MBA marketing. He was the topper of the college. But the thing is, he says, sir, I'm not able to talk in the public. I'm not able to talk in the public. Okay. Again, the same modeling concepts we taught. And I asked him that now you go and prepare a concept from Chinese concept, Tai Chi. Practice it and come and demonstrate in the group. 4 hours time. And I sent along with one boy. and he was able to show, and he was able to just bring it to the audience, the beautiful aspects of touch. Now, these are the real-time examples, and I will request all of you to just go to my YouTube channel and see around 250 to 300 video clippings of feedback which we have received from participants. One concept, circle of excellence, and how it has changed the life. Around 250 videos are available. People have spoken about circle of excellence and how it has changed their life. Circle of excellence, around 250 videos. You cannot find it anywhere. I can challenge. No company may have 250 videos which is telling the beautiful aspect of NLP. Nobody will be having more than 250. So NLP delivers excellence. So from that we will see one concept today. Okay. The one concept is, what we are going to do is outcome frame. That is what we started, outcome frame. I want all of you to just take a paper and write, okay, what is that you want from life? Life as a broad, what is that you want it from life? Let us fix a time frame from today, 4 years. From today, 4 years. What is that you want from life? I want you to just write it in a paper, and you can text it in the chat box. Okay. After 4 years from now, what is that you want? What is that you want to become? What is that you want to achieve? Outcome frame means complete. What is the outcome that you want? That may be 4 years or 5 years as per your own requirement. For example, suppose you may be a director in a company. Okay, in that case, fix one year. Suppose if you are a working professional, okay, fix the goal as 1 year, because already you are working 1 year. If you are a student, if you are a first year, then make it as 4 years. If you are in third year, make it as 3 years. According to your own calculation, fix that year. Okay, and what is that you want after that particular year? 3 years or 4 years or 1 year? What is the outcome you need from your life? What you want to be? For example, now I am managing director of Emocare. Suppose professional. After 1 year, what I want to be? What I want to be? Outcome frame means what I want to be. Visually, I should be able to feel. I should be able to hear, and I should be able to feel. Outcome frame, complete output frame. Just write it on a paper, or just put it in the chat box. What is the outcome which you require? And the year. I want to be a clinical psychologist, 2024. I want to become an entrepreneur with 2 lakhs per month earning in 2022. Whatever. This is outcome frame. Outcome frame means it should be very clear. It should be clear what you want to be and what is that you require. A clear-cut outcome. Just put it in the. I want to complete my degree and want to be a lecturer. Okay, I want to be a lecturer. In how many years? Rihanna Farvina, in how many years? I want you to put the year. In which year? In which year? Successful profession in 2 years. Influence in 3 years. A reflector. Okay, successful clinical psychologist. Archana. Successful clinical psychologist in which year? Successful clinical psychologist in which year? Okay, now here let us go deep in the outcome frame. Now Archana says, I want to become a successful clinical psychologist. What do you mean by successful? Now suppose You are working in a hospital. You are working in a hospital and you are earning 30,000 rupees. Do you mean that when you are getting 30,000 rupees working in a hospital as a clinical psychologist, I will feel successful? Or I will open my own clinic. I will open my own clinic and I will employ 3 counselors and 2 psychologists or 1 psychologist, and this will be the name of my counseling or clinical clinic. This will be the name of my clinic, and I will be earning 40,000 per month. There is a difference. Now the outcome frame, when you think, it gives you clarity. What do you mean by successful? Now when I say I want to be successful clinical psychologist, what do I mean by success? Some people, if they, after completing B, some boys are earning 10,000 rupees. After completing B, some students are earning 1,20,000. Isn't it? Not even completed B, but some people are working as entrepreneur and they are earning 2 lakhs per month. Why? Because the person who was earning more, he was more outcome oriented. He was having the outcome clear. He was studying and he knows that this particular thing, if I start the business, it will flourish. Why I am studying? To start a business. Now in 3rd year itself, I have a business. Okay, let me start my business because this is the time I feel. I know I have the outcome. I started and I succeed. There are many people. Even Bill Gates is the example for this. What do you mean by successful? What do you mean by I want to earn more money? More means what? What do you mean by more? Outcome means clarify your outcome. Clarify your outcome. Make it clear. When you make it clear, it becomes clear, and your direction is very smooth, and your direction is very clear. There is a very nice story in Mahabharata. So Arjuna and the other boys, they were all learning. They were all learning archery, and the master asked the boys, "Okay, now you have to just hit the fruit. Okay, you have to cut the fruit. Okay, you have to just hit the fruit, and the fruit should be on the floor." Now people were aiming. All the students were aiming, and the master was asking, "Okay, what do you see?" Someone told, in front of me there is a tree, and there are many leaves, and there is a fruit." Somebody told, "There are many leaves and fruit." Okay. Arjuna told, "For me, only the fruit is visible and nothing else." Now, the direction, clear cut. What is that I want? Outcome. What is that I want? Clearly, what is that I want? When I know that, I will be able to make my life very clear. Now, I want all of you to just, I think you might have written it, or you might have texted it. Okay. Just close your eyes for 2 minutes. Okay. Close your eyes for 2 minutes. Suppose if you would have thought 2023, go to 2023. Suppose if you would have thought 2024, go to 2024. If you would have thought 2030, go to 2030. Close your eyes, go to 2030 and visualize that you have achieved whatever you want. The outcome you have achieved. The outcome frame which you felt, which you made, you have achieved. Just see it. Visually see it. Hear what people are telling and feel how you are feeling inside your body, where your hands are. Maybe you may be just on the, your hands may be on the car which you have purchased recently. You may be leaning over the car, or you may be just leaning over the new home which you have built, or you may be having the degree, okay, the gold medal which you got, you may be holding it. Just visualize Think that people are talking with you and feel in your hand the certificate or leaning on the car. 1 minute. Just feel. Now you're on that date. Now look back to 2020. Look back. What are the actions you have taken which made you to achieve that? Write me 2 aspects in the chat box. If I do these 2 things, I will be able to achieve that. From 2030, you're looking back. You're present. Okay. And what are the actions we have taken is visible on the line. This we call it as timeline. On the timeline, it is visible. What are the 2 actions you have taken which made you to reach this level? Maybe getting up early and studying smartly, making a weekly planner and following it, avoiding so and so in my life who is distracting me more. Try to just disassociate with this. These all are the persons who is demotivating me. Study. These all are the subjects which I feel I have to concentrate more. Do these all are the aspects which will help me to reach that goal. Suppose if you do like this now, and if you practice it, you will be able to win. Now, what I did now was actually a 5 days program in NLP, which is called Timeline Correct. Okay, outcome frame with Timeline Correct. And we do it for 5 days. I try to do in 10 minutes. Even in 10 minutes, little bit clarity you would have got. 100% I tell you. Even in this 10 minutes, okay, this just 10 minutes, it would have really got you some kind of idea about your own life. That is what I told, the light. NLP is giving light unto the people. Now, NLP is being trained and taught by many. NLP is taught by many companies. NLP is trained by many companies and many people. In Emocare, we are having one of the unique system which you cannot find it anywhere. It is an online program with mentoring from one NLP. For example, I will be training you. Alongside, you will be mentored by some other NLP. You will be mentored also. At one point, you will be trained by me. Okay. Weekly once, you will be monitored. You will be mentored by some other NLP. So I may be training around 60 people. Five individuals will be mentored by one NLP. Okay. This you cannot see anywhere. Maybe after seeing this, people may start. Okay. But so far, I bet nobody in India follows it. Okay. What I am doing, what we are doing, nobody follows. But hereafter, maybe people will start following it. The first thing. The second thing. The unique thing nobody does, which we are doing. That is, if we have a trainer in your city, suppose you may be from one city, if Emocare is having a trainer there, monthly 2 hours, that is the program is for 60 days, 2 hours every month. Okay, that is total 4 hours. You will get direct training. You will get direct training provided there is a trainer, because we are at present in India, we are trying to have trainer everywhere. Even outside also we have trainers. Now we have a trainer even in Bangladesh. We have a trainer in Bangladesh. We are trying to get a trainer in Sri Lanka. We have a trainer, very well trained person in Belgium. We have a trainer in USA. And these are the people trained from Emocare. Okay, trained from Emocare. And all over India, in major cities, we have NLP trainers trained by Emocare. You will be getting direct training from them for 2 hours in a month. So that means one is the regular training, then online training, online mentoring, and direct training. Apart from that, when you qualify yourself as NLPN, we will be trying to provide you with opportunities. Now the various NLPNs who are in different states, they are going to get opportunities. When you become, we will try to provide you opportunities. Emocare is growing in a very fast way. We are doing counseling, coaching, and training. So we have many opportunities. Even now, we have a opening for art therapist and EMDR specialist. So we are having more openings. We are having more opportunities. Since we have been operating in a dynamic area. So these are the various ways in which we will see that really you become an NLP practitioner. The second aspect, sir, foreign certification. Now the foreign people are proudly telling that we are having an Indian certificate. That is what we want, isn't it? Standing from India, is it a pride to tell that I have a foreign certification? Or is it a pride that I have an Indian certificate? Which one is pride? The people who are running behind the foreign certifications, okay, they don't get enough practice, online practice or offline practice, which Emocare is providing. Now, the foreigners are telling, the people from Bangladesh, the people from Sri Lanka, the various people from our trainees from various areas, they proclaim that I got the certificate from Emocare, India. Now we are changing the climate. We are changing the climate. No more foreign certification is a blessing. Indian certificate will be valid all over the world. That is where we have to move. We have to take our country to that level, isn't it? So, changing the scenario from foreign degrees to Indian certificates. And Emocare is registered under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. There are three things people will do. Okay, one is MSME registration, micro, small, medium enterprises registration. This is free. This is free in India. Okay, so please don't pay amount to anyone. Even now, after this class, you can just go and open the website. You can register yourself. You can register your company as MSME registered. That will not take even 1 rupee. You will get the certification immediately. Just you have to fill up you have to give your Aadhaar card number. It has to be verified. You give your company name, what you are doing, your certificate will be in your pocket, in your inbox, which you can take a printout and put it in your office. If anybody says, I am having MSME certification, that is 1 minute job. That you can do it very easy. The second aspect is registered as a company. Like Tata is registered as a company. Reliance is registered as a company with company Ministry of Corporate Affairs. NIT is registered as a company. And Emocare is registered as a company which is providing training. And we have been ISO certified. We have a clear-cut agenda of what we are training and how we are training and what is that expected. What is that expected from the trainers? We have everything clarified. It is not just sending PDF files and videos and just practice it. No. You will be completely monitored. Even in some of my programs, I used to tell, don't feel if I'm shouting at you people. Even some of the times, even I should shout at people. Even though you are paying and learning, you cannot bring out the statue from the stone if you are going on kissing. Sometimes you have to hit the stone, then only the statue will come. Now, in Emocare, the coaches and the counselors, we are all here to bring out the statue from you. We are having many coaches, many counselors in our panel. If you need any kind of counseling and coaching, you can just go to my website. You can just choose a person with whom you want counseling. You can choose. With whom you want coaching, you can choose. and we will provide the number. You can have the coaching from there. We charge very minimum. So we are doing so many aspects in the area of counseling, training, and coaching. And our program on NLP is going to start on August 10th. It comes with NLP practitioner plus soft skill train the trainer program. Now, why soft skill train the trainer program? Soft skills, now college requires how to do a group discussion, how to conduct interview. Okay, so there are many trainings being conducted in college level and corporate level. We will be giving training on few areas which is very famous in corporate training. For example, team building, leadership, communication, group discussion, interview skills, how to conduct these kind of programs in a corporate company or in a college, and how to conduct training programs in schools, memory improvements, faculty development program, this kind of programs, how to conduct in a school, what are the topics should be covered. Now, these all are the things we will be training you, okay, so that you can apply the NLP concepts in soft skill training. This is the first time we are introducing like this. For example, when you are training leadership skills, you can implement NLP. When you are talking with students, when you are talking with 12th standard students on exam fear, you can use circle of excellence. When you see a boy who is having so much fear, you can use the concept of disassociation. You can train him on disassociation. Sir, whether a 12th standard boy will be able to do it, sir. NLP practitioner program, a 9th standard girl has finished, and she is practicing it. And she is practicing like anybody. Okay, she is so successful. Her name is Darshini. She is from Coimbatore. She has completed, she got the certificate, and she is practicing it. And she is training many people. She is training many students on, she is helping many students on how to come out of their fear. When students come and tell, I'm not able to study this subject, she is guiding them how to do it. So, team, as far as the area of NLP is concerned, as Emocare's tagline says, global leaders in counseling and training, and we are really global leaders, and we have participants from all over the world. And we are expecting all of you on August 10th program. Whether it is a very good opportunity to utilize this program in this Corona period, so that when the Corona period ends, when the training industry, when it starts blooming, you will be ready with the skill which is required by the corporate company. Every corporate company, they require some skill set. You will be ready with the skill set. So be ready with the skill set if you are a student. Be ready to achieve excellence if you are an entrepreneur. If you are a psychology student, please add NLP to your curriculum, because all other aspects, whether CBT, REBT, or psychoanalysis, everything concentrates on the individual. Okay? NLP concentrate on your own self. When you practice NLP on your own self, you will be able to apply it on others. All the techniques in NLP, it can be applied within you, but all the concepts in other senses you cannot apply on your own self. Flooding, there is a concept. There is a technique in CBT. You cannot apply on your own self. You need a therapist for that. But the concepts of NLP, you can apply on your own self. NLP is much more dynamic than all the sciences in the world, because it is producing result. It is producing result. Team, I am eagerly waiting to meet all of you on August 10th. Thank you very much. And I will share with you some of the books, okay, about NLP in the for joining in this program. You should get some aspects, okay. So if you have any doubts about the outcome focus and outcome frame and outcome focus and the timeline therapy. You can call me. I am ready to answer all your queries. You can get in touch with, there are two groups. One is maintained by Nisha, from where you might have come, and one group is maintained by Vaishali. Okay, whoever is in your group, both are same. Okay, if you are in Nisha team, just contact with Nisha. She will be able to give you further aspects, or contact Vaishali. She will be able to give you further details. Thank you very much, team. I'm very, very happy to share my ideas on NLP with all of you. NLP means Neuro Linguistic Programming. Neuro means your physical element and your emotional element. Language means the language which you speak within yourself and with others. Programming means the program which we make within our own self. Let us make impactful programs in our brain and mind so that we will be able to face the present and future. We will be able to face the present and future with courage and with a determination and achieve whatever we want. And achieve whatever we want. Thank you, team. Bye-bye. Good night.